It's simple to see it's at Magic TV, so the world can believe it's at Magic TV. It's simple to see it's at Magic TV, so the world can believe it's at Magic TV.
So John, Passion of the Christ, that's a heavy title, and as a composer, talk a little bit about that.
Well, thanks. That was actually amazingly a while ago. It was about 4 or 5 years ago, and I sort of forget because I've been so fortunate to work on so many different kinds of things. But that certainly stands out as one of the more intense things that I've ever worked on, and I was lucky enough to get a nomination, so it was doubly exciting for me. So it's a special place in my heart. Remember sitting at the Academy Awards and sort of being just in a daze. But that was a wonderful experience for me. It was a very difficult sort of journey doing the film, but ultimately I was very, very happy that I did it.
Out of that, what else came about for you?
Well, there aren't too many things much like that film, but I've done a lot of other movies since then that I'm very thankful I got to sort of go back to my roots of comedy. And I've done a lot of comedy films. Right now I'm working on Iron Man 2, so it's sort of letting me get back to sort of the superhero realm, which I haven't done a lot of, but I'm looking forward to it.
I don't remember when we talked last about how important I mentioned to you it is conserving energy, and certainly about our going green, and it's at a point now where cleanliness and greenness, there's a price to pay for that. It's not free. But your thoughts about the direction that our society is taking and going green, and how you might help from your point of view.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. I've been a conservationist in one way or another my whole life. Growing up with my dad, we were outdoorsmen. We would do a lot of camping, so I always had a great love for the environment and respect for the environment. And I'm glad really that now that dialogue has come to the forefront, thanks to our president's efforts and Al Gore and many, many others. I think it's an essential thing, obviously, because we have to make changes in our lives and our society, or else obviously we will destroy the planet. So I think it is an ultimate, all-encompassing subject and extremely important. And in my work, I wish I could, we try the best we can, because you can imagine I use a lot of energy with all my synthesizers and tools and computers. So we have instituted a number of things where we actually power down as much as we can, that, when it makes sense that we're actually going to make a difference on the grid. So we're instituting our own internal things. So we're doing the best we can. But I think the great thing is that people are, we're talking about it. And I think that's fantastic.